I don't care if you've been making the Spidey billions all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and the Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Vista. Smoke Beyond Fan with all the thanks to thanks. On my left, the oldest ninja in the world, old ninja.
So we may not always show up when you call, but we always show up on time.
CP time. On my far right, engineering on the ones and twos, choke people out on threes and fours, Chronos.
Is that an Ashanti lyric?
It
is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an old saying, which he uses in lyrics. So.
Okay.
Last but not least, we got your boy Blue.
Sometimes taking it out, blowing on it, and sticking it back in solves the problem.
Damn.
Sounded okay. All right.
That's some kinky shit right there. I'm just, saying.
That's nefarious.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a kid of the 80s, you understand that that's true.
There's nothing nefarious about that.
Sure.
Things are right about
with the old Nintendo cartridge, you take it out, blow on it, stick it back in there, and
but also, but it's not supposed to be the way it works because actually you degrade your cartridges to do that.
Technically, yeah, but a whole generation of people believed it worked, and it worked.
Yeah, I did that.
Sometimes you can't believe the science; you just gotta believe the results.
Well, you were a kid; you didn't believe in shit, so because you didn't know anything.
That shit was magic.
It was, and the other trick was to stick a cartridge on top of it too. That was like the other fucking workaround.
I used to use erasers. That's what actually would help, is to actually clean it from all the erosion that your little spit does when you fucking blow on it. So use an eraser. That's like actually an old fucking comm trick. If you have a problem with electrical contacts, is take an eraser and just erase on it, and the rubbing action takes off all the corrosion.
There you go.
So,
that's what she said.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I remember like you could buy like the cleaning kits too that had like a fucking alcohol swipe or some form of liquid and like basically like Q-tips.
I remember putting the NES cartridges like 90% in, and then like pushing down on it a little bit.
Just the tip.
Just the tip, you know.
You go 90%. The console goes the other 10%.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
until you turn it on.
Wow.
I like how.
Oh wait, hold on. Something might be wrong here.
Oh shit.
At least for the live stream. Actually, if it's wrong in the live stream, then it's wrong for everything.
All right.
You die in the video game.
Let me let me know if I sound different now. So yeah, Brandon Park said it sounded like it was my computer mic instead of my fancy mic, my Shure mic. So,
well, for us, you sound good.
Yeah, but it's too. So when I set this fucking thing up, like everything uses different shit. So the only way I know is like if something is using my camera, I know that shit's fucked up because like it literally won't work. But when something's using like my mic or my headphones or whatever, like I won't know, or especially my mic, I won't know something's different until somebody else in the live stream tells me. So hopefully I sound better now. I should.
I get what you're saying.
Well, while you're doing that, do you have your stats up or?
Yeah, I do. Listener of the week is Zor once again. Good old boy Steve, and then first in the chat will be Warrior Fella and Brandon Park. So thank you. So hold on, I'll be right back.
Are you old ninja? Are you pouring out something?
No, not this week. I got nothing this week. I didn't see.
Fuck you, Mitch McConnell isn't on that list yet.
No, he's Weekend at Bernie's, man. So they're floating him. They're collecting his paychecks and zip tying him to other people's parts and giving him. Actually, I don't think anybody's seen him since June. So, but he's out there collecting paychecks and being a part of Congress, I guess. But even though he's not there, I mean, I don't know how he hasn't gotten fired by now, but I guess that's not how it works.
You're a vegetable.
I mean, still. I know if this happened during Obama's term, they would have been all over him talking about you need to get somebody in there. You're trying to, this corruption and all this other stuff. But no, they're like giving Mitch McConnell as if they're treating him as if he's still alive, even though everyone knows he's in trouble or possibly dead.
There is someone whose career died. Caroline Levitt.
Her career didn't die. She
Yeah,
had
what's-
a kid. She popped out a kid.
Yeah,
No,
but she's
no.
not.
She quit.
Yeah, because she popped out a kid. She popped out a kid and said, "I'm gonna take time to raise my kid." So, because she's in the public eye, a lot of people are gonna try to attack her and her kid.
Hold on. Wait. Are you saying she quit because she's pregnant or she has children already? What are you saying?
What I'm saying is she just gave birth like within the last month and a half. And so she decided to leave to raise her kid.
But does she have other kids already?
I think she has one other kid or maybe more, but she just had she's only 28. So she's not
Okay, so
she looks like she's 40.
old.
Yeah, let me just say this real quickly. That's some bullshit, spin bullshit in terms of it's for the kid. No, she quit. Some kind of way she fell out of favor with Trump and the Trump administration. There's a whole lot of speculation. I'm not going to speculate, but this ain't kid related.
Oh damn! This camera was like, wow, motherfucker.
That shit followed you before you entered the room.
It was like,
like
I do that for you in the room.
God damn, that was dramatic.
That shit was super dramatic, dude. Like your camera knew you were in the room before you did.
I was looking. I was like, "Why is it yellow?" And then I walked up and I was like, "Hey, bitch!"
That's what the snowman said.
Sorry.
Anybody who's watching a live cast, Kronos just walked back into his office space, and the camera was pointing at the wall, and all of a sudden just shifted to the left, right where he was standing. It was fucking crazy.
Shout out!
Just quick shout out. Oh, go ahead.
Were you gonna say the thing in the chat?
Yes.
Just wait for you to come out and say it.
Yeah.
Somebody said.
Yeah, Mile High Blur, thank you very much. He did a super chat, which anybody can do. It's the way you can give us money. So thank you very much. He said, maybe we rejoice, the Hulk is back, which I haven't watched Spider-Man because I didn't watch the last movie either. So I got to catch up, I guess.
You haven't seen No Way Home?
Bro, I was fucking butthurt over the fucking Iron Man shit still. So, yeah.
Oh. I mean, he's not. Iron Man isn't in No Way Home, but still.
I mean... It's the first Spider-Man movie without Iron Man villain.
That's good. Yeah. That's the way it should have been from the get-go. Because Iron Man's a fucking drunk, and Spider-Man has always been more popular than Iron Man.
I mean, hold on. Even in Far From Home, what Iron Man villain's in that movie?
I'll tell you, Mysterio.
Is it Mysterio Spider-Man villain?
Yeah, but he was pissed about Tony. Like, he was mad that Tony just stole his tech and shit like that.
Yeah, it lit. Blue is right. Both the first ones, Vulture and Mysterio, were still sore about Tony, and they outwardly have this whole monologue about that damn Tony Stark, bullshit. And rather than being mad at Spider-Man, I'm just gonna say this though. Even this one, and I'm trying to go light on spoilers, but Tom Holland doesn't really have his own villains at all in his whole 4-movie arc in a lot of fucking ways, because the best I would say is No Way Home's William Dafoe for some really iconic fucking reasons, but he doesn't belong to Tom Holland's Spider-Man. He really belongs to Tobey Maguire.
I mean, he had the Vulture in Homecoming. I mean, that's technically his villain. And
I mean,
yes.
Comic book wise, comic book and like anime or animation, yes, that's his villain. But in the Tom Holland storyline, that was Iron Man's villain, because he was mad that Iron Man and the home defense or defense against dark art or something. I can't remember. They came and took his tech, and he was fucking mad about that.
He's mad at Tony Stark, but he fights Spider-Man. I mean, the Vulture doesn't fight Tony Stark at all.
But if his grievance is with a whole different fucking superhero, it's like they need to make these centered on people being mad at actual Spider-Man for a reason. Like Doc Ock or some shit. So,
and they try their best, and I think there's no mention of Tony or Stark tech in this most recent one, which is great. That's fucking refreshing and nice.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also some
damage control. Thank you, Warrior Fella. That's the name I was thinking of.
Yep. But there's also
it wasn't Professor Snape.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Professor Snape. It wasn't the fucking Joker. It wasn't
Well, you said the defense against the dark arts, so I was just like, bro, what are you talking about? Sorry, go ahead, Prodigy.
It's all good. But there's basically like 30-second, not even TikTok clips of like some villains that are, in Spidey's rogues gallery that he briefly fights in this one, but they're not like, hey, I'm the main villain of this movie. It's just literally like I don't know, maybe a minute long in certain ones, like in a montage kind of thing.
It's like 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes.
I have to concur. But there was like the biggest one of I didn't think about this until like toward the end of the movie. Is one of the biggest issues that I had with the movie was how was he paying for everything? Like they don't show him like working, like delivering pizza or anything. Like how does he have a fucking apartment in New York City and he's got like the fucking top floor?
I can tell you why.
And he has like, and then he has like all this tech for like making his suit and shit. Like it is.
I can tell you why now. I didn't watch the movie. I already know. It's white privilege.
There you go.
I'm just kidding.
I said it.
I got a question for you. Kronos, you did not see this movie, but let me ask you, just hypothetically, you've seen a whole lot of kung fu and ninja and martial arts movies in your lifetime, yes?
Yeah, probably more than all of you. Yeah.
Okay, sure. But you've seen a lot of them, yes?
Yeah.
Have you seen any that take place in America where the ninja assassins work for the government?
Yeah.
No.
That didn't make sense either.
Yeah, that'd be fucking weird.
No? Never happened?
No.
I've seen some where they work for like the Yakuza, some organized crime, some syndicate, some rogue dojo, but never for the fucking government, huh? Okay.
I mean, by definition, ninjas are anti-government. It's by design. So yeah.
I mean, if it had came out and there was like some kind of like I was waiting for there to be some kind of mind control going on, but like that just didn't make any kind of fucking sense to me.
That shit and don't get me wrong, there's really cool scenes, really good action and webbing and all that with those fight scenarios, but holy fucking shit, that was a head scratcher for me with ninjas working for it's just weird. It's fucking weird.
Even the teenage ninja versions didn't work for the government. I'm just saying.
No, and I mean like Department of Defense kind of CIA, FBI, like some federal agency.
Yeah.
I was hoping for some like Amanda Waller type Waller. Yeah, I was hoping some kind of shit like that where they had like bombs or something fucking implanted in their head where they had to work for the government. But no, there's some teenage off the street, looking for a better way of life.
I mean, what was implanted in their head is money. I mean, which is that's how you get anybody working for the government is either money or threats, but neither of which would be important to ninjas. So yeah.
So apparently, there's a character in all 4 of the Tom Holland Spidey movies that,
Tom Holland.
I guess maybe it's a cameo, sort of, but it's a character that's there, and they have lines in each of the movies, but they haven't been formally introduced.
But who are you talking about?
Your girl's in the movie. She's in every single Tom Holland movie. Ooh. She always has at least a line. Silk.
Okay, so I know who you're talking about. It's not, that person is not confirmed to be her.
No, she has not been confirmed, but apparently they're saying that she's being potentially led up to becoming Silk in the future.
We'll see. It's not. I know the audience and the fans want her to be, but maybe fucking not. But I will tell you what was not in the fucking movie. And this, to me, would have made it a whole lot more authentic and better. There's no plot line with fucking Punisher saying, hey, these pedophile Epstein list folks are on my list, and they're evading the law, and nobody's arresting them, and I'm going to take the law into my own hands and fucking take out these fucking Epstein list fuckers.
That's what we need.
That is absolutely true to the character of who Punisher is, much more so than doing funny quips with Spider-Man.
Same with we need Deathstroke or Slade to show up too. We need real life Slade.
Slade would do it for money, but I could easily see Punisher being like, these motherfuckers got to die, and really gunning for those kind of fuckers. That and pull it right from the headlines, that shit would have worked fucking well as hell for me.
Oh, that'd be mad. They're like, oh, it's too political now. Pedophiles have never been political. I'm just saying, they've always been scumbags.
Exactly.
This movie is woke. This movie's now woke.
It's woke.
That's exactly what it said.
Now, kind of going back to what Maha Blur had said about fucking the Hulk is back. Like that scene with the Hulk was amazing. Like the fact that spoiler, probably our Crohn's haven't seen it yet, but the redheaded chick, she controls the Hulk and he goes fucking Hulk. It was fucking awesome. It was a great scene, like the fight scene and like the fact that like so somebody compared like to see where Thanos holds Spider-Man down and like Thanos' hand is like tiny, and I guess not tiny, but it's big on Spider-Man's chest. But the Hulk had fucking whole Spider-Man chest in his goddamn thumb. Like the Hulk was like hulking out, and it was just fucking cool to see the Hulk just do fucking Hulk shit.
Are you saying Jean Grey's in this movie?
I'm not saying Jean Grey's in the movie.
Okay.
So I'm just saying there's a redheaded girl.
Yeah. Okay.
Who can control people with her mind. But I mean, not Scarlet. What's that redheaded? Scarlet Witch. I mean, that's her hair is red. She controlled the Hulk,
but it's definitely not her.
Not this fucking level. Yeah, but it's good because the Hulk, like, he's been getting his ass kicked in like the last like 15 movies that he's been in. Like, I can't even think of a movie where he had like he came up.
The last time that he looked like he wanted to fight and gave a fuck was Ragnarok, the Thor one. But both Endgame and Infinity War, they fucking cucked his ass. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand Thanos with a Power Stone beating his ass. I get that completely. But then he didn't even want to fight anymore. I was like, what the fuck, man? You know?
Yeah. Like the scene where like scream, like where Bruce and Hulk are like yelling at each other, like, no, I don't want to. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you're the Hulk. Like, you got to get angry and fuck shit up because you're the strongest there is. Like, that's like your catchphrase.
Yeah, man. But yeah, overall, don't get me wrong. I loved. I really enjoyed this one overall more than a lot of them. I don't necessarily put it over No Way Home because that one just had really good villains, especially William Dafoe in there. By the way, I was thinking about this. The Green Goblin, like serum or whatever the fuck you want to call it, is just the equivalent of the fucking super soldier serum, only it makes you crazy, but it definitely makes you fucking overpowered ass fucking strong.
Yeah, I mean, like I think they try to recreate it, right?
Wait, hold on. Isn't that what it is? He took a super soldier serum and went crazy. Same thing with Winter Soldier. No, Winter Soldier got mine.
Yeah. But they always talk about and I get it, you can't necessarily recreate the soldier serum, super soldier serum, even though people have tried or whatever. Well, the Green Goblin, that shit was fucking successful, other than the fucking craziness.
Yeah, I was gonna say it makes you go crazy. So yeah, that's the total downside there.
And also, it didn't work on I don't remember his real name, but Red Skull, because it made his whole fucking skull red, and he had to. I mean, that's basically what happened to him. That's why he's super strong and super crazy and.
I saw some shit,
legit Nazi.
I saw some shit today that said that like
no wait, he was a Nazi before. Sorry, hold on. Red Skull was.
Oh yeah, he was Nazi before.
Yeah.
I saw something earlier today where apparently like Steve Rogers, like before he I guess was frozen, like he was able to like plant, I guess get his little freak on, and I don't know if he impregnated Peggy or somebody else. But she ended up having a baby, and then like the government takes the baby because they were like, oh yeah, this is basically our property because it's Steve Rogers' kid, and they raise him to be like the ultimate soldier. And by like the age of 17, he was already like way stronger than Captain America. But then like once he turned 18, he fucking snapped and just killed everybody in the goddamn army base. And then he killed everybody in the army base, like over 200 soldiers, just fucking murdered them. And then he ended up taking like a razor blade and shaving his skin off his whole entire face. And then once Steve Rogers he basically became the new Red Skull. So like at the point where he was fighting Steve Rogers, Captain America in the future, he's like, hey, guess what? I'm your fucking son. Like, and then just fucking killed him or some shit like that.
God
I was like,
damn.
holy shit, that's fucking dark. But I would like to see that in a movie, please.
All right.
Yeah, no kids watching that.
You got a better chance of getting the Punisher killing Epstein fuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, yeah. Anyway, I think this one is worth seeing, but then like don't use me as an example because I sure did fucking pirate that shit.
Oh, damn, bro, you live in the good part of Chula Vista. Why are you fucking pirating shit?
Look, I found a gold mine of a website. I was like, oh, this one works real well. You know what I mean?
Actually, you know what? Given the fact that it's hard to like actually own a physical copy of fucking anything, I think I'm gonna go back to piracy.
There you go.
It's back on the menu.
Wait, so when you're watching it, did you have like a fucking random ass person stand up and like walk out on the screen?
Nah, that shit was clean, man. It felt just like the theater. I put it on my TV in my living room. That was great. Shit was
I remember when people used to sell the fucking DVDs on the side of the road, and you fucking, you buy one for like $3 or something. You take it home, you got the motherfuckers like walking in front of the train, people laughing and shit.
So when
you got the full audience experience with the fucking bootleg stuff.
When I was in Iraq, we had this. I hate to say the word, but they call them Haji Marts. All right, sorry, it's probably offensive, but basically, like on bases, you would have like little areas where you could buy like random shit. Yeah, like this. But they would always have like the place where you can buy like all the bootleg shit. They had this thing where you can literally buy every single Disney movie ever known to fucking man for like $15. And that shit was great. So
on one fucking disc?
No, it wasn't on one disc, but it was on like it was DVDs because they didn't have the stuff to make Blu-rays yet. Because this is back in like 2008. So this is like when the PS3 was still, big time.
Well, the other thing was interesting from a corporate policy standpoint. Remember, Disney would do that shit where they put shit back in the fucking vault.
Oh yeah.
Even if you wanted to buy fucking Cinderella, Snow White, Dumbo, or whatever, they were like, you can't do it now.
And that's what they're gonna do digitally. Mm-hmm. That's what they're gonna start deleting because I've already seen it. Like on certain other X fucking Blue, you saw it when you bought
the Kaiju or whatever.
Yeah, Kaiju Battlefield Surgeon.
Yeah.
You didn't buy it outright. I think you maybe use like some other way to get it, but now you can't get it unless you actually spent like your own money on it. Like I can get it, but you can't search for it.
Yeah.
Well, so for me, I can't even buy it because it's not even on Audible anymore. Like I have to wait for it to return.
And like
even though I did have it, because I think it was available for free, and I think that's how I got it. Because like if you had like a subscription, you got it for free, but like they took it away, and apparently like I can't access it whatsoever.
Yeah, I can, but yeah, I had to like look because you can't unless you previously bought it. You can't find it now, and even it depends on like how you bought it. And like there's been other times where like when you get something through like Netflix or Disney Plus or like whatever that you have like in your queue, they'll just remove it like out of nowhere and be like, oh, you don't really own it. So I guess we'll just wait till it comes out of the vault again. I can guarantee you they're going to do the fucking Disney Digital Vault. Guaranteed.
An example of this is that Netflix used to have the Minion movie, like the first Minion movie on there, and my son used to love watching it. He loved watching it like crazy. And I was like, he's like, oh, I want to watch the Minion movie. I was like, okay, we'll go onto Netflix and watch it. I'm like searching for it. I'm like, it ain't on there. So like I on Amazon search, I look for it, and it's on fucking Paramount Plus now.
Yep.
But even some
Paramount Plus,
even some of the Netflix originals, they'll fucking shelf some of those. You know what I mean? From 10 years ago, 8 years ago, whatever the hell, they'll just fucking say, nah, no more. It's removed. Fuck you.
Yep.
So, yeah. And we know about Sony and their fucking practices in terms of stuff that you bought on PlayStation's. They used to sell movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
Because I used to buy quite a few of them on my fucking Vita. And I'd watch them on the train and shit. But, like, they just removed them.
Actually, you know what? There's a book that I purchased on Amazon. I bought an ebook called it's called The Block, and I read half of it, and then I went back to try to read it, like to finish reading it, but it's fucking gone, like completely. Like I paid for this book, like it was a really good book, and it was like a small little one-off book series, But yeah, it's completely gone, and like I can't go back and like read it or finish it or anything because it's completely fucking gone.
Yeah, and
it's
what's
weird,
particularly infuriating to me as like an IT guy, is that all the services that we're mentioning, they're all paid for services. All right, so we're paying for the service, and then we're like paying additional money to buy something to keep forever, and so we all just kind of assumed, which I don't assume anymore. I didn't assume since the Zune days, but most people assume that because I'm paying you that yearly or monthly service, that you're going to maintain your servers and your storage capacity to make sure that I always have access to the thing that I bought. But you don't, and you're literally they're double. It's just like when they normalize double dipping with ads. So like. It used to be like when you paid for something like Hulu, like they remove the ads, but now they have like you have to pay even more money to get the ads removed. It used to be just like basic shit, you know, and like even with fucking YouTube, it used to be basically free. Now there's fucking ads everywhere. They keep adding in more and more ads, and it's like, dude, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Go
get in here, old ninja.
So backing up just a little bit to what Project was saying. So some of the Netflix originals that are no longer on there, I find that some of them have moved to other streaming services. So the original show Wayward Pines, the one with the like werewolf or vampire show, whatever. I didn't watch all of it. I've seen like maybe half an episode. That shit's on Hulu now. So I was like, oh, you gotta have Hulu to watch this shit now.
So they can get their cut and then fucking remove it and put it somewhere else. You know, it's all a fucking racket.
I get that. Yeah, so I know that some things will lose their license. So there's certain things that are not original to the streaming service, and if they have it, the studio can pull your license from streaming it, and then you can't display it anymore. So that can happen on a dime. Usually, you have a certain lot or a certain allotted time to put something on your service. If your license runs out, you got to remove it, or you should get sued.
No, I agree with unless you paid for it. Like if it's on your service and you fucking paid for it, which is possible through like, you know, Amazon and some other digital services like Sony and shit like that. If you bought it, it should not be. And if you remove it, then they have to refund you. Like this is fucking very simple. If I bought something and I no longer have access to it, give me my fucking money back.
Or it should be able to like, transfer over. So like say you bought something on like Amazon Prime. And then all of a sudden, fucking Paramount Plus has it. Like you should be able to still fucking get that content. If they're not refunding money, you should still be able to get that content, no matter where it goes.
So I was talking exclusively about like streaming, not about if you paid for something. Paying for something that's a whole different thing.
No, you could pay for a stream. It's like you could pay. All the things we're talking about are streaming things. Like say if you want to pay for, I hate the fucking show, but what was that one? Seinfeld. Say if you bought like the seasons of Seinfeld on fucking, I'll use Amazon because they have the pay for service and also you pay for the fucking Prime service because it's a perfect example. Say you paid for Seinfeld like season 1 and then all of a sudden Amazon loses the rights to Seinfeld, it has to go to Netflix and they just remove it, but you already paid for it. So it's like if they do that, then they should have to refund you your money or make it available to you to download.
Yeah.
Well, they change their terms and be like, if anything on here that you buy, you're just renting.
That's what they're trying to do, and it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I get it, but so far they don't. It's not in black and white as we.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what they need to change
1900s.
Yeah, like that's why they have like with the Save Physical Media Act. There's a thing in California that they're trying to do, so where they can't do this because it literally should be illegal. They're stealing from us.
And then. Like the other thing is with there's software companies doing this too, especially fucking Microsoft. Like especially with Microsoft Office, like you can't just buy Microsoft Office. Like you have to pay for a subscription, and if that subscription ends, you can't use that fucking software anymore.
Yeah, you've been paying for like the hard way years ago. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why can't I use Word? What the fuck?
Like right now, like I use not Microsoft. I use Adobe like Lightroom and Photoshop. Like if I cancel my subscription, like I can't use that tool any fucking more, even though I pay like $100 fucking for a year.
Yeah, you're paying literally thousands. Oh, I've paid thousands of dollars to Adobe at this point, thousands of dollars to use their software, and it used to be maybe $150.
Yep.
So yeah.
Well, don't
the same with Windows itself. So if you have Windows, you have to like pay to get a new license or whatever just to get updates. It's like, oh, and you'll get messages. I've gotten a ton of messages saying your support for this is ending.
Oh, if you're like on an old OS, then yeah. I was gonna say like if you're on Windows 11, then no. But actually, I might actually. I've been considering getting off of Windows and just going to Linux because, I mean, honestly, I have like on my Steam Deck, they have a decent version of Linux that's on there that's totally usable. If I can figure out how to like stream, using the same software that I'm using now on Linux, then I might make the switch. 'Cause I don't really have. I used to be like married to Microsoft, but I don't like all my games right now. They're on Steam, so and Steam you can use on Linux and it's fine. So. I have older games that are on Windows, but they're on Steam now, so I don't really give a shit. And they have emulators and all that shit. So I can take my old games that I have on physical media, and I can still play them on Linux now, just using emulation. I have a powerful enough computer to do that.
I'm gonna take us back though. Back in the PS3 era. Remember, we didn't have to pay.
Great.
Yeah, we did not have to pay for PlayStation 3 online for shit.
Yeah,
like that shit was free, and they advertised about it because it was a direct opposite of Xbox 360 in terms of paying for Xbox Live.
And I told you it was coming. You didn't believe me. Now, it's coming. You all know it's not.
The PS3 was like, to me, it's the last great console. It was so over-engineered, it was fucking ridiculous. Like if you got like the old fatback one where it had like all the ridiculous fucking like
ports and shit,
ports that you didn't really need. It's like I don't need a mini disc player in this bitch. But it didn't have a mini disc player, but it had other things like SD card readers and shit like that. And it had the ability to literally load Linux on there natively. So they and it was the first Blu-ray player that was really commercially available for a decent price. That shit was great. It was just crazy expensive, but it was crazy expensive for a reason.
What wasn't it also backwards compatible for a certain amount of games? Yeah, because the
PS2 and one.
Yeah, so after the fatback, the Slims, they lost backwards compatibility. Like you couldn't play backwards games. I was like,
you can still play the one. You just couldn't play the two.
I still got a fatback PS3.
Yeah,
it still work because my fatback died.
Well, mine. Remember that mine died. I had that the soldering issue.
Yeah,
I got a repair, but then I bought one from off of Craigslist. I didn't get stabbed. Yeah, I got that and a bunch of games for old fatback. I think the person didn't know like what they really had. So yeah.
I was gonna say, jump back to the PS2 though. Like one of the cool features with the PS2 that a lot of people didn't realize until like later on is that like you could have an external hard drive, and you can add it to there, and you can download your fucking games to it. Like you could rip fucking games and put it on this goddamn hard drive as long as you had like this disc that was like basically an operating system. And like I had over like 250 games on like I had like probably like 100 gig hard drive at the time, but that shit was still expensive back then. But like, yeah, the PlayStation consoles have always been like revolutionary.
Yeah,
like they added something to pop culture, and it sucks because now they're just removing all that cool shit.
So
don't forget. Real quick.
Yeah.
One of the best things about the PS1 that everybody fucking forgets, or most people fucking forget. Remember just burning fucking CDs and burning fucking games and shit? Like you would rent them from fucking Blockbuster or wherever, or anywhere, or borrow something from your friend and then just fucking rip fucking games. I remember pretty much every PS1 game I got to play that I wanted to because we had a fucking network of my friends in high school who just fucking ripped them shits.
Oh no, I had Blue doesn't like this guy, but we had a mutual friend that worked at Blockbuster. I used to rip a bunch of shit from Blockbuster.
That was live for the entire PS1 generation. It was fucking crazy. It felt like we all unlocked a goddamn cheat code.
Well, but I think the thing was though is that when it came to like ripping, especially ripping anything. On a technical level, like most people didn't really know how to do. You know what I mean? So because it took like a computer with fucking software and an actual, a CD drive that can burn. Yeah, and like most people didn't really use that. And nowadays, now you don't even fucking. There's no physical media on PCs anymore, so you got to buy an external drive.
I have a laptop that could. It had a CD burner, but also had a CD label burner. So like you put the CD in there, and it'll burn the CD.
Yes.
And you flip it upside down, and it'll fucking burn the label on there too. I was like, oh man. I think you had to have a special fucking disc that could burn the labels. Yeah. Like it doesn't just burn any kind of label, any kind of disc.
Actually, that's funny. I remember the labels were like really sticky, and I kept getting the shit fucking off center on the fucking disc all the time, like fucking A. But I managed to get like some shit on there. I remember there was a upgrade where you can put a picture, and it would burn the picture with the label on the disc.
Y'all were fucking bougie with that shit. I had a fucking Sharpie.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I remember a friend of mine. He had the one where it would picture onto the disc. And I was like, oh shit!
That shit was 52 times.
Yeah, that's what I had.
You could burn something at 52 times of something. It's like, what was the 52 come from? I don't even. What was one time? So how fucking long did that take? I don't fucking know. Yeah. This one's got 52 though, so I'm good.
Yeah, man. They went to immediately though. For the next generation, they were like, "Fuck this shit."
Yeah, but I mean, at least.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, at least now we still have emulation. That's another technical hurdle for like the normies, I guess, is that most of them don't know how to do like emulation. They don't know like because it's a kind of an arduous process to like emulate games, especially new games. Like if you want to emulate something that's on like a fucking current generation, it's a lot, and most of that shit doesn't fucking work. But like older games, you can kind of get in there pretty easily.
Some of these AIs are able to handle some older game emulation really, really well.
Yeah.
So back on my my HTC Vive, I had on Steam. There's a thing called Retro Arcade, and basically make your own fucking arcade room, whatever cabinets. No, not even just cabinets. It's an arcade. Like it's like you're going to fucking Tilt in the goddamn mall. So you can have all these goddamn cabinets, and you can set each cabinet to play a fucking different you have to download the emulator, but every cabinet will play that different emulator. And my shit was on point. Like I had all my favorite arcade games, and it's crazy because once you're in VR, once you walk up to the cabinet, you just fucking like you're in the goddamn game. Like this was the closest to Ready Player One. As far as like VR shit goes, like this shit was like you walk into there, you have the music of like coins entering a machine, you got like the pinball machine and shit like sounds like that. Like this was the best VR game like of all times when it comes to like actually being immersed into like into reality.
I remember they don't do it anymore, but Mini Boss had an arcade cabinet that had an emulator in it, so you could pick a bunch of fucking games and be drunk and play. Which is funny, but I don't think they have a virtual reality. I was there a couple months ago. I don't think they have a virtual reality thing, but they're Big Owls. I don't know if people have Big Owls. It's like Dave and Buster's. They have virtual reality there, and so does Dave and Buster's now. But you got to pay, and it's. I mean, I guess it's not too bad. I think it's like $10 or less to play, but it's kind of cool.
Let me like present this because people don't quite get it in the modern era. Essentially, arcades were watching your children for like after school until streetlights came on. Arcades were just this fucking haven of, strangers fucking enjoying themselves organically for fucking hours. They'd be packed on Saturdays and Sundays after school. And literally, I feel like when arcades kind of died as a teenage hangout spot, we lost something as a fucking country.
It's what's called a third space.
Yeah.
And it's gone. You know what I think of now is like there's a couple things that I want. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you gotta explain what a third space is because I've never heard that from before.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, thanks for asking the question. So a third space, this is the problem that I have because especially when it comes to like meeting new people, especially if you're single like me and you want to meet like a girl or woman. I'm old women. Is that we have generally people as you're an adult, you have two spaces normally. It's home and then work, right? But then there's also like a third space. So when you're younger, it's like it's being at home and then going to school. But then you also have like a third space where you go, which for when we were younger, it was the mall, it was the arcade, it was, we would hang out. Great America, theme park, shit like that. Those are all, really good third spaces. And now as adults, most of the third spaces that we're used to having access to, they're gone. And so for me, my third space is jiu-jitsu, which is great, but I can't date somebody that I do jujitsu with. It's like a moral thing. So, but for like some people don't really seem to give a shit. So, but I do.
I was about to say, I know that's not everybody.
Oh no, there's plenty of black belts dating fucking white belts. So, but I'm like, no, I'm good.
Was that a euphemism?
Yeah, it's basically.
Have you seen my black belt? I'm gonna lay it on you.
Yeah, it's a weird thing because it's like I don't know if I want to get into that on this podcast, but there is a weird thing of like once you go up the ranks in like any martial art, like people
once you go black, you don't go back.
Well, no, it comes with like there's like a level of like respect and like adoration that you have for like an upper belt. 'Cause you're like, oh my god, they're so good at this thing. But it's like just because you're good at this one martial art doesn't mean you're a good person. You know what I mean? So like, I've known people that are like older black belts that are like banging fucking chicks in like their 20s.
Yeah,
and it's just like, but you have like this power, and I don't want to exploit that shit because like I love doing jiu-jitsu. I don't want anything like that to fuck that up. Anyway, back to the point. Third space, going to the mall and arcades as a third space was so great as a kid because you could hang out with your friends, you could have fun playing video games. It was competitive. A lot of kids today, they don't really understand what it's like to go because like the arcades now, they kind of fucking suck because a lot of it is not like real. It's not a real old school arcade experience. I'm saying that as like an older guy, and I know people are like, "Oh, you're fucking old." But I could literally go to like Tilt with like $5 fucking, and I could spend hours there because I was skilled at playing video games.
Oh, so, for
sure. But let me just really quickly say this too. There's a real line in the sand between like a barcade, which is obviously and very clearly for adults over 21, and an arcade was just all ages basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
for the most part, arcades, they don't sell alcohol. They're just a whole bunch of fucking, arcade machines that anybody can fucking access.
Yeah, and the cool thing was like back. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because the difference between like a barcade and like an arcade. Back in the day, there was a guy. This is gonna sound weird, like in modern context, but it's not weird at all to me, especially given like what I went through. But like, there was a guy it was another black guy. He was in like his maybe like mid-20s.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he used to work at Numi. It's like the plant that's now Tesla. But it used to sell. They used to build fucking Toyotas and Geos and shit like that. But yeah, he was in his mid-20s, and he would come through, and we were like rivals at the arcade. We were both really skilled at fighting games, and we became friends. Like he would literally drive. He had this fucking white Corvette that he would drive around. It was a white Corvette, and we're like literally drive around the Bay Area in his Corvette to like go to like tournaments and shit like that, or just play. We'll go to like Nickel City and shit like that, or Valco Mall to like play there and shit like that. And it was like nothing weird about it. We're just like two guys that really like to fucking play fighting games, and we're like had a really great friendship. I wish I knew where the fuck he was at now. I can't remember his actual real fucking name, but he was a fucking great dude. But you will never see something like non-weird, just like love of doing something with like an older person. You know what I mean?
I want to throw in a couple things. I think so. I want to kind of add an addendum or pose a question to Cronus's third space for adults. I think they're called bars, flat out bars.
Yeah, but like
I've met a lot of adults where it was home. Actually, it's work, bar, then home. Like literally every single day. And I knew a bunch of them. There's one guy. He would go to a bar every Sunday. So he'd go to work, and he'd work all week, and then every Sunday, the day before work, he would be at the bar for hours, drinking the biggest beer for literally 6 hours.
But that's not.
And he'd go to work the next day.
That's not great. That's degeneracy. So like, I love drinking. Don't get me wrong. I take breaks though, but
he would only do it one day a week. I have met people that would drink for hours every day.
Yeah.
Seen that too.
Yeah, so, that's a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. And I've actually had grown men with literally families where their family members would have to come to the bar to come get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Uber, not Lyft. Their family would have to come and get them because they're too drunk to fucking actually operate their app on their phone to get a Lyft ride home, and people would offer them sometimes a Lyft. Sometimes it'd work out, sometimes it wouldn't, because they'd be too drunk and wander off somewhere.
Fuck, that's a bad bartender. Let me just flat out.
Yeah.
Like, if you letting somebody get that drunk on your watch, then you really shouldn't be a bartender. But I agree with you, Old Ninja. Yes, some people do use like dive bars or whatever the local bar as like their spot, but obviously that's not the healthiest thing to do. But you know,
It's not.
but
I mean, I would say it's better than killing hookers. I think that's better than that.
I guess so, Ninja. Yeah. That's a really great point. Like, what the fuck, man?
I'm just saying.
Living that GTA life.
Yeah.
God damn. Prepping for 6.
So I want to add a little bit to what Carlos was talking about, the fighting games. So where I lived in the Bay Area, Capcom USA was literally a mile away from the closest arcade at the time. They posted Street Fighter 2 there. It was a preview there, and like there was a golf land like maybe 2 miles down.
I remember that.
So they put Street Fighter 2 at these 2 locations and invited people to play. It was like word of mouth, and like it got out everywhere. And there's people like, that's when you put the quarters up to say that you're going next. And it was there for hours. And then it would last for hours, and they would literally turn off the machine or like remove the machine so people couldn't like fuck with it or whatever. And it went for like weeks because it was before Street Fighter 2 launched worldwide. It was fucking crazy.
Street Fighter 2 felt like a fucking arcade phenomenon. I'm talking before the consoles. That shit hit like a fucking ton of bricks, and the competitiveness, and even just going to watch some people who are really good at it go against each other.
Yeah,
I could do that for fucking hours, man. That shit was so entertaining.
I remember the first time I was introduced to Street Fighter 2, because I don't know what the fuck 1 was ever fucking popular, but Street Fighter 2 was
Street Fighter 1 was fucking trash.
And my mom was taking classes at Foothill College in Los Altos, I think that's where it is. And I remember like they had like an arcade room, and I like was walking by, and there was like a group of people like playing a game, and I walked up, and like people were playing, and I was like, wow, this game looks fucking fun as hell. And so of all the fighting games, like I'm good at Street Fighter, but I fucking suck at like your fucking Mortal Kombat or fucking like a Tekken or your. I mean, I'm okay with Tekken, but like Street Fighter was like my fucking jam. But just because that was the first like fighting game I was introduced to. I mean, we had like Ninja Turtles and stuff like that, but also more side scrollers and fucking fighting games. But yeah, Street Fighter has always been my fucking jam.
The only credit I will give, you're absolutely right. Street Fighter 2 was way better than Street Fighter 1. But there was a version of arcade Street Fighter 1s where the harder you hit the button...
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. That shit was wild.
It was, but it's also, it's hard to like, that's also a terrible design, because any kid is, I'm just going to punch as hard as I can. Like, what's any boy, I guess. I bet you girls are way better at playing that fucking game.
That shit was wild.
For people who do not know, the original arcade Street Fighter had these 2 big punching buttons. There were only 2 buttons in the game. One was red, one was blue, and you had to punch them to pull off your moves. Yeah. And I remember it was super hard to get to the fucking the boss, but it was like I remember people had like step stools so they can get higher elevation, so they can punch down on the buttons. It was crazy, but I remember that there was a arcade at Sunnyvale. Even when Street Fighter 2 came out, they were the only ones that I knew that still had Street Fighter 1 playing there. It was super crazy.
Bruh, okay.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to tell you. All right. So at Balco Mall in, what was that? Is that in Sunnyvale? Or is it
Sunnyvale. Yeah.
Sunnyvale.
Sorry, it's Cupertino.
Cupertino? Okay, Cupertino. I get all those fucking cities because they're all like...
They're all
together. Fucking blended,
yeah.
In the area.
Yeah, so anyway, they had like one of the biggest tilts at the time that I've ever been to.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember when they got Killer Instinct in. That game, my fucking God. That game did so well in an arcade, and I didn't know until years later that one of the reasons why it did so well is because it was literally at the time, it was the loudest arcade game of all time.
Wow.
And so you would hear all the fucking, music and all the fucking fighting, all the moves and shit like that. So people would naturally just crowd around to see what the fuck is going on.
Yep.
Genius fucking marketing, by the way. Genius marketing. That game was amazing. And the fact that they basically blended Street Fighter with Mortal Kombat into the same game, it was fantastic. I don't think that Killer Instinct gets enough accolades when it comes to fighting games really at all. I haven't played like a modern. I played a little bit of the last one that came out, but it was like pay for characters, and I was like, fuck all that shit. What are you doing here? Like, I'm not doing this. I even got money to spend, but I ain't spending money to unlock characters.
Let me quickly. Oh,
wait! Before you go, so Killer Instinct is on Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah,
and I think they've unlocked stuff over time. But also, the reason that what you had just said is the same reason people hated Street Fighter 5. In order to play other characters, you have to fucking buy them.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
See, it kind of got the whole start of the tangent was like fucking paying for content. Like that should be there. It's like I think Kronos or Project might have brought this on a previous podcast. Where like it's like buying a fucking car and realizing you got to pay extra to get the fucking engine.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah, that's why I stopped playing. What is it? Overwatch 2 came out, and I was like, I'm a Zenyatta main, and it's like, oh, you gotta like pay or unlock Zenyatta. I was like, no, bitch, this isn't the first game. This is what I paid for. Like, I can't play it now. Like,
well, yeah, I remember. Don't even get me started on Overwatch. But let me just try to make sure, like, especially for anybody younger listening, because we're like, what are these old men are talking about with arcades? Arcades were so fucking popular as a third space, as Kronos correctly stated, that literal gas stations and fucking 7-Elevens would try to replicate the arcade environment, and they'd say, well, if I just put up a Street Fighter 2 here or a fucking Killer Instinct or whatever,
and
we would go.
Fucking worked.
We went.
And people would go. It wouldn't have anything.
Oh yeah, we went.
It wouldn't even have anything but sometimes one fucking popular arcade machine, and we'd be like, you know what? This 7-Eleven is the greatest thing ever, man. You know what I mean?
My, hold on. So
it's funny because like in Back to the Future 2, when Marty goes to the future, like he goes into basically a fucking 7-Eleven or like a quickie, not even quick, like
it's like a diner.
He goes into a diner and they have fucking a video game there, but they kind of still do that. Like you go to like Round Table Pizza or like any pizza spot, there's usually like an arcade section off to the side. Like there's still places that still have that little flavor of nostalgia when it comes to arcade games.
Fewer and far between.
Yeah,
I literally remember gas stations and fucking 7-Elevens that didn't have arcades, and then they were like, "Hey, let me put a machine in here."
Oh, they're replicating it. I'm trying to like bring up what the fuck it is called.
But kind of jumping back to what Kronos said about the Killer Instincts and the sounds and stuff like that. But that's some Vegas shit. Like if you ever go to Vegas, you walk into there, you hear all the like the stuff that would draw you to go play. And I think Killer Instinct probably pulled some of that information, that marketing from those casino machines.
Yeah, so there's a thing. Okay, I can actually talk about it now because I figured out what the fuck it's called. There is even though this is not an arcade machine, this is literally this is like the most lame version of this thing. They have these Pokémon vending machines now. That are in like grocery stores and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, and like people like it's time to unlock at a certain time to update like what they're gonna sell at the time, and like you spend money and it'll be like a random thing, and I fucking hate it because it's like showing kids how to gamble like at such an early age and like just sit there and wait. And what's crazy to me is like literally in front of like the thing that tells you to wait to get like a new thing, it's like you can't wait here. And I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like you're telling them in the machine that you have to wait to get like so you can unlock like the next thing you can buy, but then the actual store that it's in is like you can't loiter here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So a friend of mine is so diehard in these fucking Pokemon fucking arcade machines. So what he does, I guess he has like, I don't even know. I guess it's some kind of app where he uses Google Maps and he like looks up which stores in his area have either an updated or new or whatever kind of like update to the Pokemon machines. and he will call his friends, like, "Hey, I need you to go check this. Go buy this, and I'll buy this off you." And he's even told me, he's all, "Go to the Pokemon machine at your thing. Go buy it, and I'll buy it off you." I'm like, dude, no, like I'm not.
You know what this remind me of? It's an old fucking TY fucking Beanie Baby fucking craze.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, I was a little bit on that craze, not too much, but I dated a girl who was on that craze, and like, yeah, there was like a fucking network that would know, like, when a fucking Hallmark or a fucking McDonald's or any fucking store would get like this one type of fucking Beanie Baby, and you get there to be a huge fucking line out the door. It's a fancy, what is it? It's the Elmo fucking thingy. Like, remember how, like, back in the day when Elmo came out,
Elmo? Yeah.
Yeah.
But even before that, there was a fucking, like, Cabbage Patch dolls. Like, motherfuckers were fucking fighting over that shit. Like,
yeah, but
it's just consumerism.
So the Cabbage Patch shit, they did that shit on purpose. They purposely withheld shit so they can drive up their fucking their demand.
I'm pretty sure fucking Beanie Babies, they fucking limited how much they were. Like, okay, we're gonna release 5 fucking Valentinos.
Let me fuck all you guys. Let me fuck all you guys up, because you Blue, your kid's too young to know this. Prodigy, your kids are probably too old to be in this craze. But the whole Nee Doh thing, you know about this, Prodigy?
The what?
Yeah, explain it though.
Yeah, so Nee Dohs, they're basically like these. I'd have to go downstairs to get it, but like they're like these squishy things that are like worth like a bunch of money. Well, not worth a bunch of money, but sometimes they're hard to get because they're basically squishies that feel a certain kind of way, and they also have like these things that are they're like these little buns that you can buy, and it looks like a steamer bun, and they're squishies as well, but they're randomized. So when you buy the bun, it looks like it's like in a bamboo basket. But when you open it, it's like you don't know which one you're gonna get. It could be sparkly, it could be clear, it could be blue, like whatever. And like the person that actually does this, it's for scarcity because he only makes so many, and like they only do it like as demand projects. So like there's no warehouse of these fucking like little steamer bun squishy things. They'll just drop like 10,000 or 100,000 at a time. And if there's not enough, then they'll just limit the supply more. So
I am looking this up, and this is like some fucking, like some $2 fucking cube.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, is that all the kids want it, and they can like restrict the supply like so well, and they always want to get like the special one. And it's like it's literally like it's an economic like story of like how they're doing this to like really jack up interest in kids, because all the kids that are like around like 9-10 years old and younger, they fucking love it. They love getting these fucking squishy things. They love getting the rare ones out, the sparkles and all that shit. It's kind of amazing.
Because there was a craze with the whole fucking what's the name of those fucking ugly ass bears? Not the
Fuglies. That's a new one.
No, like something recently that's like hella bougie. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I totally forgot it.
Well, while you think of it, I'll just say this. One of the things that did the whole childhood nerdy scarcity problem so well was both Pokemon cards and fucking Magic the Gathering cards. Like the super rare ones are fucking rare because they artificially make them rare. It's just fucking paper, with words on it, but that shit is great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because both the Pokemon and the Yu-Gi-Oh! And what else is out there? A bunch of those cards are still going. They're trying to add new shit now.
Yep.
I'm like, God dang. I mean, it must make a lot. I mean, I know Pokemon makes a lot of money because I know there's cards that's worth $10,000 because they're so rare. Like, you got to be kidding me.
It's those new fucking bears that like people like they fucking make counterfeits of them now.
Labubus?
Yeah, Labubu, that's what it is.
Oh, there you go.
The fake ones are called Lafufus.
Yeah, like right now, like I mean, I think the craze is over with because I don't hear anything about them. But like the Labubus, like fools would have like 15 on their bags and this and that. It's like that's just a fucking bear. Like, come on, chill.
Yeah, I saw some show that made a reference to Labubu, and I was like, what the fuck? That shit's still popular? Like that shit was a hot minute fucking craze. Pokemon's been around for a while, though.
There's a really good couple episodes on South Park back when I was like recently watching about Labubus and like summoning Satan and all that shit. It's fucking hilarious.
I saw that one. I saw that shit. That shit's fucking hilarious. That's when Butters was all involved in shit too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Butter,
that shit was hilarious.
Butters don't get enough credit, man. Almost every episode I see with him, like getting some shine, I fucking love. That most.
Yeah.
He's a
fucking super villain.
Yeah, man. I fucking.
But you know, honestly, the toy that seems to trend. What am I thinking of? That seems to continue with time is fucking Legos. Like Legos, like you got your like.
Hold on,
like,
Blue. Somebody's fucking screaming right now. They're Lego. The plural of Lego. The plural of Lego is Lego.
That's my bad.
Maybe he's talking about that capital city in Nigeria.
No. He's not talking about Almighty.
What if I want you to Legos my egos? I don't fucking know. Also, Lego is the number one tire manufacturer in the world.
Tire manufacturer?
Yeah.
Lego is?
Yeah, look it up. Lego is the number one tire manufacturer in the world.
Sir.
Lego. Sorry, my black list.
But there's so many of them.
Yeah. Lego make more tires than any other tire manufacturer in the world. I mean, even though they're tiny, they're still making no one.
Look, Lego is awesome. So I fuck with them. You know what? I want them to go back to making more. It's been a while since I've had a Lego movie, right?
I feel like I'm thinking of games. There's been like a bunch. There's a Batman one. There was the Lego Batman.
But that was a one. I remember taking
that just came out. The Lego Batman is like maybe a month or two old.
No, it's more than that, but yeah. What? It's probably like last year.
Wait, hold on. You're saying wait. You're saying a Lego Batman movie came out this year in theaters?
No. Game. We're just talking about the game.
Oh no.
We're talking about movies.
Goddamn.
I don't know. No.
Wait, no. There's like a. I think there was a ninja. What's the name one?
Ninjago.
Yeah.
Did that? I don't think that came out recently though. That's what I'm fucking saying. There were Ninjago movies. There were Lego Batman movies. There were the Lego movie, but
I think the last one I think was the Lego Movie 2, the second part. That was in 2019.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, there are Lego Star Wars shows. I mean, they're pretty recent.
Did you even like the last Lego movie? Because fucking Chris Pratt did the voice of
damn.
person.
Listen, I want to be really clear. I can deal with him in a Lego movie sounding like Star Wars.
Yeah.
I cannot fucking deal with him as goddamn Super Mario.
Oh, that's right. There was a Pharrell movie. Thank you. Is Brandon Park? Is that you?
There you go.
Yeah.
Pharrell, Pharrell had a Lego movie.
I forgot about that one. Yeah, that was only a year or two ago.
Yeah.
But that one, I don't remember anybody talking about that one for shit. But you're
I
right.
heard it was good.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All
right. When I brought Pharrell's album on there, he talked about like I'm not sure if he was high or anything, but he talked about how you can see like the fucking like visually see like words in the sky. I was like, this dude's fucking high.
I've liked a lot of his like music. I will say I felt a little slimy when Kelis was talking about him like being pretty much a piece of shit. And it sounded pretty credible. I was like, ever since then, I've kind of been looking at him sideways.
I mean, Kelis is fine as fuck. So
she is.
She gets an extra.
Really
she has like
plus shake to the arts, right?
She's got like a plus 80 charisma. So
yes.
She's the one that brought the milkshake to the arts, right?
She did,
of course.
Okay.
And she brought Old Dirty her money.
And she looked. Bro, look up Kelis. For anybody that's listening to this fucking podcast, look up Kelis today.
Yes. Sorry, real quick. On Instagram, she's a great follow, not just because of her looks and whatnot, and she is fucking gorgeous, but she's doing all this like farming and natural resource shit in Kenya. Yeah. It's like fucking interesting. You know what I mean?
And she tells the truth. Like she's like, it's not like all sunshine and rainbows. So, but she's living a good life out there.
Yeah.
That was a word.
Well, I looked her up, and she's not as hot as you At least I thought she was gonna look like.
Hold on, maybe something drastic changed, or maybe
Yeah,
maybe me and Blue have drastically different.
Maybe I
likes in women.
looked at the wrong Kelis.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've seen Instagrams of her fairly recently. I thought she looked good, real good.
I gotta send him to her gram.
There you go.
But I'm kind of going a little throwback there. We found out that today, I'm not sure if it was today or yesterday or something like that, but Brandy's gonna be singing the theme song to A Different World, which I'm kind of looking forward to the series dropping. But what do you guys take on that?
So hold on, before we go over to this.
Oh yeah, so
Blue, please go to Kelis's Instagram.
Okay, I'm gonna look up her Instagram.
Oh, I thought that's where the fuck you were. We told you to go to
Instagram. I just Google search Kelis and milkshakes.
No, we said go to Instagram, motherfucker.
Go to her Instagram. And
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one is of her ass. So I already know I was in the wrong place.
Go to her official Instagram. The first picture is not of her ass. So yeah. And she is pretty much our age, maybe a little bit older. Maybe.
Yeah, around her. Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Body wise, like, yeah, okay, I think we guys talking about, but
face wise, no?
All right. Well, face wise too, but she needs to, like, I don't know, like some of her pictures, she needs to like redo her hair, like her fucking extensions or her things are showing. Her roots are showing.
Blue's a tough critic, man.
Blue's being picky. You're gonna have a hard time in this fucking single environment, bro. Oh man.
For anybody listening, like that's a little spoiler, but we'll talk about that another time.
Was it? I thought we talked about it like a couple weeks ago.
No, we did not.
Oh shit. Sorry, Blue. You were trying to take us over to what was it? What was that bullshit?
Oh, Different World.
Oh yeah, Different World. God, I forgot. Yeah, so we got a little exclamation mark release of that our news coverage that said that Brandy is going to be covering the classic fucking "It's in Different World" intro song, which she actually will be the third person performing because the first one was done by
Aretha Franklin.
No.
Aretha Franklin.
No.
And then the second version was done by Boyz II Men.
No.
And then
no. I keep saying it.
The first version was done by the person that was actually in the show.
Yeah. So
I thought she just wrote it.
No.
Yeah. So it's been reported literally by the news station that it was Aretha Franklin. That
please go ahead
on something I know about.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah. So Kronos,
I'll look it up.
Kronos is right. I forget the name of the singer, but for season 1, they did have someone completely different from Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin did season, I think, 2 through 4, or maybe even 5, but the last season was someone else. I want to say
the last season was Boyz Men.
Yeah, Boyz II Men.
But here's the thing.
You're right.
Yeah.
So season 1 was performed. The season 1 was performed by Phoebe Show, who is
in the show.
Phoebe Snow. She's the one that plays the dark-skinned woman who's like the dorm man. What's it called? The RA. But she's the RA at the fucking dorm. Yeah, she's the RA at the dorm. And then season 2 through 5 was performed by Aretha Franklin, and then season 6 was performed by Boyz II Men, which is like it's not that good.
Yeah.
But then the sequel is gonna be performed by Brandy. So
okay, but
you get your flowers.
Okay, thank you. But hold on one quick sec. Everybody fucking knows Aretha Franklin fucking killed that shit. None of the people who have ever tried to sing a fucking version of it have been better than Aretha Franklin's. Like, period, point blank. That's no shade to anybody, but can't nobody fucking hold a candle. When you think of the Different World fucking theme song, the first one that goes into your head is the Aretha Franklin one because it was so fucking iconic. I'll say that like flat out. I think Brandy's a great singer. I'm sure she'll do a great job. I think I even heard a version of it. It's fine. It's not better than Aretha Franklin, and it's never going to be, but that's fine. I'm still excited about this show. This is one of my favorite series of all fucking time.
Same.
Like, I put it above things like Fresh Prince and Living Single and whole bunch of others because it was just so fucking influential.
What about the Cosby Show though?
I put this over, regardless of all the stuff with Bill Cosby retroactively. I put this well above the Cosby Show because it was so influential to have to see like these young black kids and fine ass Aunt May, I guess, going to this HBCU.
And what's her name? God damn it, Lisa Bonet.
I figured he was going to say Cree Summer. That's your girl.
Well, yeah. Cree Summer was great. Lisa Bonet was her fucking show, and she gets she gets fucking one season. But
so everybody can, in case you're listening to this, and you didn't know, A Different World is a spinoff of the Cosby Show.
Correct.
So yeah, it was. Which back in the day, that was kind of amazing to have like a black show have a spinoff of another black show. Like at the time I was young, but to me it was unheard of.
But one of the coolest one of the greatest thing about A Different World was that like everybody was fucking fine. Like there was no unattractive people on there at all. Like Freddie was fine, fucking Lisa Bonet was fine, fucking Whitney Gilbert, she was fucking fine. Yeah. And the fact that I can remember their fucking names off the top of my head is amazing. But like
they're all gonna be in the new show. Most of them anyway.
Yeah.
Nice.
They all have a reprising role. But like there's a lot of like even like the guys were good looking, like fucking Dwayne Wade.
I remember that guy's fucking glasses. I always wanted to have those glasses.
Yeah,
like the fucking flip up, flip down, fucking sunglasses.
And it's because he's on a show on Disney Channel with Zendaya, and then they bring him back onto Sephora. Like he plays like a fucking like
Sephora,
scumbag, like
Euphoria.
Euphoria. He's selling fucking makeup and shit.
He's selling makeup, but he's on there. But like yeah, I mean, he's just. I don't know. He's like a fucking cool ass fucking dude in any shows he's done. But I'm looking forward to this show, and I'm gonna go on there with fucking like high fucking praise because it literally made like HBCUs just look like that's 100%. The place you want to fucking be.
Yeah.
So another thing, I don't think people remember that Marissa Tomei is in.
That's right.
World.
She is.
She's in like the first season.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Sir, she is called Hot May. What are you talking about?
So when I watched the show, I had no idea what the hell an HBCU, and I'm like, there's no way there's an all-black college.
Me neither.
Like, can't be right. But no, there's a fucking shit ton across the fucking country. And I was like, oh shit. And there's like part of that started me in the research. Like a lot of these schools started in the 1800s, and I ended up going to one of these fucking schools. Come to find out, that a lot of prominent young black men went to an all-black male HBCU, and I got accepted to that fucking school. And it was fucking great for a minute.
The other quick thing was it was at this time where you would see on pretty much every black sitcom people wearing HBCU gear. So Martin would do that. Fresh Prince would do that.
Georgetown.
Yeah. Well, no. Hold on, dude. No.
Wait, what? Georgetown wasn't SBCU? Okay.
No, Georgetown was not an HBCU.
No. Georgetown was a popular college in terms of paraphernalia, but no. I'm talking about.
You talking about drugs?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, they were the gear was on there, and that was purposeful. Like, got to give props to like Quincy Jones and Martin and a whole bunch of other folks. Living Single did it, and then that in combination with Different World being really, really good. Was great. And then one other last quick shout out. Randomly, my daughter, who's now in junior high, believe it or not, has just over the summer fell in love with this fucking show, like the originals, because it's on Netflix.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
And she's just been marathoning through it and fucking loving it. Yeah, like for whatever reason, it's still appealing and it's cool to her, even though she was born in 2014.
Well, and honestly, go ahead.
No, mine's going to be a side story, a personal story. So, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I was going to say it's especially important right now in American history because there's a lot of all this anti-DEI stuff is like really affecting the rates of people just going to college in general, and especially Black people going to any kind of college whatsoever. So, having a show that really highlights a HBCU for today's children, because a lot of them might not even know what the fucking HBCU is, and just to show them that, I didn't.
I didn't.
And to show them that this is a possibility for you to be there with people, that it's like you're going to have like your own space. You're going to learn about things that you probably didn't know about before that are really fucking important for the rest of your entire goddamn life. I think it's excellent timing. So I hope that this show thrives the way that the old show did.
So the one little thing I was going to throw in there real quick. So when I was in like middle school, I was part of a program called EPASA, which is East Palo Alto Stanford Student something. I can't remember.
Oh shit! I remember this program. Holy shit!
But I was part of this program, and so we would hang out. Like we would spend our summer vacation, or it was summer Stanford something. I can't remember what it was acronym. Anyways, I would spend my summers on Stanford campus working with Stanford students. So basically, like summer school with Stanford students running things. But a lot of the students were of African descent, and every time I would go there, I felt so fucking special because I thought I was like going to like basically a different fucking world. The fact that there was like black people in college and like this giant fucking campus, like I knew what Stanford was like a prestige school, and like, you know, white folks go there and stuff like that. But the fact that there was black people going there too was like, wow, this is fucking dope. Like I literally felt like I was inside of a fucking different world. And that, I mean, I don't know where I was going with this, but like, I don't know. I just, the show Different World changed my mind about like going to college. But then once you're in high school, you realize how expensive college is. Then you're like, you know what? College might not be for me.
So Blue, what it is called is East Palo Alto Stanford Academy.
There you go.
I remember hearing about this fucking thing, and I never joined it because I spent my summers doing other stuff.
So I did 2 years at that, and then they had a thing called Upper Bound, which is the high school version of that.
I remember that one too.
And like you don't just get into there. Like you have to write like a fucking essay to be able to get in there. But like I'm bad at writing, so I don't know how I got in there. Maybe that's how you get in there. Like it's not so much being good at it.
You need some help.
Sometimes you do. Shit.
Like I had some really great counselor. Like so I had this one black counselor. I can't remember his name, but he reminded me of Wade. What's
Wade? Is that Wade Wilson?
Damian Wayne, that's his name in the show. But like he was like black guy.
Did you call him Damian Wayne?
And Dwayne Wayne.
That's his name. Dwayne Wade.
I heard Damian Wayne.
You said Damian for a second there, yeah.
Oh, I probably did. Because I was kind of thinking Batman. So I saw the name on the screen. I was like, wait, is that Damian? Like fucking Batman? But yeah, it came out wrong. But it's Dwayne Wayne. I should have the fucking role if you're talking at all.
Yeah.
But just, you know, it's will the show that changed a lot of black kids, even like probably other kids' fucking minds. But like they also touched on serious topics like HIV and like sexual transmission, like other like racist and stuff, and like it's good. Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah, and there was a lot of stuff going on. I remember because I had no idea that existed, and I was talking to my mom about it. She's like, yeah, these have been around for. I'm like, I had no idea. So when I was like researching colleges, I ended up collecting hats from a lot of the HBCUs that I was like potentially going to go to. So I had like hats from Howard, I think Tuskegee, Morehouse. What else did I had?
Plenty of them.
There's a couple other ones, but I had like a big ass fucking collection. There's hats weren't. Some of them they gave me hats because I showed interest in the school. They're here's some merch because you're interested. Please look at us if you want to come to the school. I'm like, oh shit, fuck yeah, I'll take a hat.
Real quick, let me just briefly say the cameos on this fucking show were out of this fucking world. When I saw fucking Tupac on there, I fucking lost my mind. I was like, holy shit, you know. Obviously, not that he was a cameo, but Sinbad was great on this show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was a cast member. Sinbad was a cast member. He's in the opening credits.
Yeah, no, he was absolutely great. So, yeah, don't get me started on Different World. That shit was
Different World. Different World. I remember people kind of fell off because they tried to do like the whole. No, this is towards the end of the series when they had the whole Whitney and Dwayne was doing like the whole like Humphrey Bogart like fucking Casablanca shit at the end. People were like, "What the fuck is this?" So
will or were they?
Yeah, I mean, there's a thing, but they cut pretty heavy topics of the '90s back then.
What's name was on there too, right?
And it
Wasn't
wait, what?
Wasn't Jada Pinkett? She was on there too, because that's where she fucking met Tupac.
I was gonna say that's why Tupac was there. He's like, let me fuck up your entire fucking life.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I feel like Fresh Prince try to like kind of play off of this, because like once like Will and Carlton go to high school, they kind of had like a different world kind of theme going on with their college years.
Let me put it like this. If you were a young black actor, male or female, and you didn't make a cameo on either Fresh Prince or A Different World, were you really an actor?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
Damn.
It's pretty much, it's almost everybody that was on there. Like, if you really go back, or maybe I'll throw in Martin as well. But, like, that was it.
They're bringing, I don't know if y'all, I think I posted it in the chat, but they're bringing back a Martin spinoff. So,
Shit.
Oh yeah, it's with Tommy.
Yeah,
What's the name? Tommy, the guy from In Living Color.
Tommy
Yeah.
Jones. It's his
Tommy what? I
character
forgot his
for
last
the whole-
name.
Tommy Davidson. Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, Tommy Davidson. Yeah. But like, I'm looking at the guest list for fucking In Living, not In Living Color, A Different World. And you have like your Tisha Campbell. Yeah, fucking.
Mm-hmm.
It says MX, but that's immature. But when it became older, they changed their name. Yeah, Jesse Jackson, fucking Tupac, like you said, Tupac with Chris Cross and Gladys Knight. Like Heavy D was on there. I remember that episode. Yeah, fucking Carlton showed up on there.
Some of everybody.
Everybody was on that show.
And now we don't have
Raven
like
Simone.
name right now. Like, what's your favorite black TV show that's current?
That's great.
Ooh.
That's still airing.
Current.
That's still airing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the last one I remember really loving was
Blackish.
Snowfall
Yeah.
and Blackish,
God.
but those aren't airing anymore. So
What was the one that was the intro? Was like win. Fuck, what was the name of that show?
That was Black as Fuck on
Yeah.
Netflix. Only had one season.
Yeah, that was a great show though. I like that show.
See, I don't like Blackish because just the fucking title just sounds racist. Like, oh, okay, you're Blackish. And same thing with like Fresh Off the Boat. I mean, I got into a debate with one of the who formerly known as Sweetness would say like, oh yeah, like, you know, black, like Fresh Off the Boat. That's not a racist term. It's like, yes, that fucking is. Like, we grew up like you want to call somebody like something like you're
Bob. Yeah.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah,
Fresh Off the Boat. That's what it means. And like, I remember getting a huge debate. She's like, oh no, it's not. That's not what it means. It's like, yes. It's fucking racist. You say that to somebody who's fresh off the boat.
Yeah, well, especially an Asian person. Like, you know, the term is only used towards Asian people. That's how you kind of know it's racist. But yeah.
But the fact they had a show called Fresh Off the Boat, I was like, how? Like, that's like having a show called The N-Word. I mean, no, that's not.
It's not
N-word's
that
a whole lot.
bad, yeah.
It's a whole lot worse. But yeah.
I get you. You know.
Oh shit, Billy Williams on the show.
Dude.
Yeah.
I bet he's trying to sell some more Colt 45. I'm just saying.
What,
Oh,
for whatever
wow.
reason, that to me is almost equally as famous as him being Lando Calrissian.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
what I
Well,
mean?
you know what's even crazier is that the whole Colt 45 thing was definitely before we were even fucking alive. He was selling
Yes.
Colt 45,
Mhm.
but I still remember him selling Colt
Well,
45.
Well,
Okay,
before
so-
the rest of y'all was alive.
Okay.
So Halle Berry was on there, but also fucking I remember Dean Cain being on there. But and the fact that he was on there as a fucking racist person
Oh,
just shows that
I mean,
this guy was there.
so as an actor, you pick roles that you're interested in. Guess what?
yeah.
Guess
That's
what?
Yeah.
When
That is
people
fucking
tell you
true.
who they are, believe them.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
He went full throated with it. You know, hard R. Calling them beggars with the hard R. You know?
Damn, get these beggars out of here.
Speaking of racist
Damn.
bullshit, did y'all watch the Brandon Tatum? I don't like to call him Officer Tatum because he's not.
Oh, we
An
talked about
officer.
this last week.
But
Yeah,
Prodigy
but-
wasn't on here. Did you
Yeah,
watch
he
it?
wasn't on here. Yeah.
I did see. I mean, it's really, really long. So I feel like I saw the majority of the highlights.
I watched the whole fucking thing. Yeah.
God damn. What makes me just so fucking uncomfortable is people come with like these really well researched, factual statements, and he's just like, "Nuh-uh, that ain't happened to me. I don't like what you're saying.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that." So that factual thing ain't real. And I'm like, my dude, please stop. You know, it's fucking cringy. But I'm glad they did it in some ways.
Well, I think he's trying to fight for the Coon title. I think he's trying to wrestle it away from what's the fucking guy's name?
Clarence Thomas?
Yeah, from Clarence Thomas. I mean, I've never seen somebody like literally. They had to explain racism to this guy.
Yep.
And like for you to be an officer of a former officer of the law, to like have somebody explain racism to you is it's amazing to me. And
but it's I mean, you talk about like the whole coon thingy, like it's funny because like you would say like, oh, you're somebody like your Uncle Tom, but like
he's a Sambo actually.
You know, like the whole Uncle Tom thing is like it's not what you thought it was, and like that Uncle Tom was actually somebody who was trying to help the slave, and like it was that side of the house that was trying to make him seem like a worse person. But yeah, these coons, mofos, it's crazy.
Well, but here's my thing too, like we still right now do not completely know with Nolan Wells what did or did not happen. I can say that pretty much definitively. There's some highly suspicious shit, especially when you're talking about a state like Mississippi, especially when you look at those facts and all of that. He goes out of his way to essentially say, "Nuh-uh, these white teenagers are completely innocent, and you're gonna stop." And it's like, well, you don't know shit, dude. No. You really don't, and you can't say that. I understand that there are some people who feel like they know all the facts and feel like this is one way or another, but you can't just jump to absolutely, regardless of all these things that we believe we know, there's no way these people could have possibly done it. In Mississippi of all states, like what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, I don't. The fact that he interjected himself into that situation and like interviewing these kids, it's like, what are you doing? Like, let the police do that. Let actual detectives do that work. And this is like saying this in Mississippi, where I'm pretty sure they're not going to get any real justice anyway. But to have him like really in a public way interview these children to see what's going on, and like his thing with like Nancy Grace, who I don't really like that much, but he was trying to say that they all took polygraphs, and he said they took like lie detectors. And she was like, well, were they polygraphs? And he's like, no, but it was something that was certified as blah, 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 blah. I'm like, but were they polygraphs? And it'd be weird to like literally polygraph a child to begin with. Like that seems very odd. So it's like, why are you saying that they're taking any kind of lie detector, like whatever? And they're just telling, and you believe like these kids when like you're not in law enforcement, you're not like a detective, like you're just totally interjecting yourself into this whole situation. And you're just totally ignoring the fact that a fucking black kid died. And his mom is getting death threats because her fucking child died, and it doesn't bring any of that shit up at all. And it's just remove yourself from that whole situation.
And it's okay that many, in fact, most black people find this highly fucking suspicious. That's okay. Like you trying to, basically block anybody from being suspicious of this is weird. It's not going to fucking work.
No.
And someone's dead, this black teenager.
That they left behind.
But they had his cell phone, and they knew where his car was, and they deleted some stuff. There's all kinds of highly suspect shit going on, if even half of this is like verified. But, here's the thing. It's profitable for him to say this shit. Like, he makes money and gains fame and attention from all this shit. But at the same time, right now, most of your big conservative, pro-MAGA, pro-Trump folks, they've lost a whole lot of their fucking audiences.
Hopefully.
Last year and a half, and I'll go down the list real quick, but Ben Shapiro, fucking imploding in terms of views and whatnot. Obviously, what's going on with kickboxer boy,
the Tate.
Andrew Tate. He got arrested. Same shit in a different country. Yeah. And everyone keeps saying bullshit like, oh, they trumped up his charges. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's arrested for the same fucking shit. That means he's doing the same fucking shit.
They got arrested for different shit in a different country, but they got arrested. They got arrested in America.
Yeah,
but they were wanted by the UK, so they have to be extradited.
Yeah, but the other charges though were in Romania, but
yeah. So another country, same crimes.
They got charges all over the world for a lot of heinous shit against minors, and just adult women, like a whole bunch of people, whole bunch of victims, all awful pieces of shit. And all I'm trying to say though is, you know, some people, based off the economic situation going on in this fucking country and tariffs and a whole bunch of other bullshit, are being like, hey, I don't want to fucking hear this horse shit anymore. You know what I mean? Like that shit from Toy Story where he's like, I don't want to play with this toy anymore, and drops it. So hopefully.
Oh my goodness. Oh, speaking of which, Brandon Park brings up the whole Jonathan Majors Daily Wire movie, the one where he hurt his back or whatever. So the trailer's up. I posted the trailer, I think, to the chat. I don't know if it's on our
maybe he's talking about a different movie. He was in a Ben Shapiro movie, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the movie. That's the movie I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's the one where he hurt his back, where he was doing a Daily Wire movie. Because it's a Daily Wire film where he falls to a window or a door, a glass door, and he hurt his back. But the trailer's up, and it is very, very right-wing leaning in the trailer. I'm like, holy shit! Like this, what y'all was working on this whole time.
Let me be really clear, because this is something that like gets always lost in the sauce. People, it's this anti or Islamophobia bullshit. It's the same shit we've seen all of this fucking century, but it's on fucking overdrive. Just because someone happens to be Muslim, whether Sunni or Shia or whatever, does not mean they're fucking terrorists, or does not mean they're fucking evil and trying to do this and that to the West. It's fucking bullshit. This movie is not going to get watched by very many people. All of these Daily Wire movies are fucking shit, and people are really fucking tired of it. It fucking looks like horse shit. It looks like a bad version of some 24 shit from 2003.
I mean, it's a wannabe 24 shit. Let's get it right. And second of all, I barely even knew that they did fucking movies until like the Jonathan Majors shit was talking about. Yeah. But I guess they did a Hunter Biden movie years ago. I'm like, what the fuck? This is dumb. It had like Gina Carano in it and shit. I'm like, this is fucking dumb shit. That movie went nowhere too. I mean, it made some money, but
the reason why
like a big hit.
Ben Shapiro is where he is now is because he was a failed Hollywood writer.
Yep.
So these are facts.
Yeah.
And so now he's trying to do what he actually wanted to do to begin with, is actually write movies and like, you know, become like some powerful screenwriter and all. But you're fucking lame. He's always been lame, and he's always gonna be fucking lame. So it's like he's like the worst kind of fucking nerd.
Yeah. And listen, I'm still never gonna get over these fuckers who just a few weeks ago, earlier this goddamn summer, were talking all this shit about how you can't put a trans person in a Chris Nolan movie. You can't put a black woman as Helena Troy.
Make $1 billion.
Well over $1 billion. About to be the highest grossing rated R movie of all fucking time. It's so fucking wrong that like they don't. Some of them are crashing out still and don't want to admit it.
Well, because
like, nobody cares.
Shout out to Zendaya and Tom Holland, because they've been in 2 fucking movies that came out in like the last month or 2 that's made over $1 billion fucking dollars. Like shout like and big ups to them.
Yeah, and Dune's coming out later on this year. So Dune 3.
Dune's out the same as Doomsday.
It's just fucking.
Hold on one quick sec, because you've forgotten one other person. Don't forget Punisher. John Bernthal is.
Oh yeah, he's in it too.
Both of those movies as well.
He's in both those too. I forgot.
Yeah. So
and he's they're both $1 billion movies. He's in both of them. And he may even show up in Doomsday.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just want to be. There's a weird thing that people are doing where they're like, oh, well, like some of these women are in like these $1 billion movies, blah blah blah. Like Zoe Saldana, like she's been in all these $1 billion movies. She ain't making billions of dollars. She's not even she's not even the top actress. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like nobody's going to watch the movies that Zoe Saldana is in just for her. Like,
I agree.
I mean, I am, but other people aren't.
Well, I mean, she's not the lead actor.
Lioness for her. That is her show, and it's a kick-ass fucking show.
Lioness, but it's not making a fucking $1 billion.
Yeah.
No, it's not making $1 billion, but it's a damn good fucking show, man.
Okay, but what I'm saying though is like they're trying to equate that she's making all this money off these movies. No, she's not. She's not making anywhere near as like the lead actor.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
I'm not trying to like cut her down or anything, but it's like I don't mind her as an actress, but like she's not the main draw for any of the movies that she's in that have made $1 billion, including Avatar.
But then also, like, if you think about it, like, these actors are paid a set amount unless they have some kind of special contract. Like, I know there's actors who's like, okay, I don't want a fucking salary, but I want a cut of the fucking profit. I think Robin Williams did that, where like he's like, you know what, I want. Oh no, it was the kid who did the voice of Lion King, not Lion King, of Simba in the Lion King, the kid version.
Like,
no, the one that actually did the voice of like young Simba. He was the one that played he was in the Michael Jackson Moonwalker, the black kid.
You can look it up, bro. You got the internet right in front of you.
I do have the internet, but anyway, his mom, like, they wanted to pay him like, I don't know, like $20,000 for just being in the fucking movie. But his mom's like, no, I want like, I don't know, like
the royalties,
like half a percent of the fucking profit that it made. And this guy's been making fucking like $20,000 like a month or some shit from the show. I don't know what his name is.
Look it up and I'll tell you. Oh fuck! No, I forgot what I was gonna say. There was like a thing. Oh, Dante.
You were talking about Zoe. Yeah, Zoe did.
Dante Bosco. Sorry, Dante. This is Dante Bosco.
That might be
his name, right?
From I think that might be his name.
The guy that was in fucking Hook. It's Dante Bosco, right?
Yeah, he's in Hook. Yep.
Yeah. So he has like a really cool series where he gets like he saves up his residual checks. And he'll do a video like opening them up to like see like how much money he's gonna get, and it's like so fucking random. So like his residual checks, still like the biggest one he ever got was in like the 90s, where it's like literally like $24,000 in like a residual check, and it's just like, oh shit, he bought a new Pathfinder for that. But still to this day, he still gets residual checks. It could be like a couple cents, could be $100, could be a couple $1,000, but he still gets them for the rest of his fucking life.
I watch those TikToks he does. It's called the residual roulette, and like he'll have like 50 envelopes randomly. He'll like randomly go through them and open them up, and it's like, okay, am I gonna have like fucking Taco Bell for dinner, or am I gonna like Red Lobster? Like that's his like catchphrase, and like it's pretty interesting. So the actor who played the voice of Simba, like kid Simba in the Lion King movie, is Jason Weaver.
Oh, okay.
And it's crazy because he's like 47 now, which is like the same age as us. But he plays the voice. Yeah, he played the voice of us. He played the voice. He was Michael Jackson in the Jackson's American Tale movie, or American Dream.
I remember those.
I thought he was in Moonwalker. Maybe he wasn't.
Maybe he was. He might have been.
Yeah.
And are you okay?
Moonwalker was fucking. I need to watch that today, because like Moonwalker is like an insane. The concept of that movie was crazy. I remember he turned into a fucking car and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, what is happening right now?
It's literally a bunch of MTV music videos mashed into a movie.
Yeah, but it was amazing.
Okay, so
at the end of the film, you can watch like they do kind of behind the scenes as credits are rolling. You can see how each scene's made. Like the one where he's running from Dobermans and shit. That show's crazy.
Yeah. Cause I thought he played. So in Moonwalker, they do a version of I'm Bad, but they have like kids playing it. And then Jason Weaver, I thought he played Michael Jackson in that, but it looks like another kid might have played that.
Who knows?
But anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, residual checks and money, like. So if you haven't listened to this podcast, if you're new to the podcast, if you don't know, your boy Blue was on American Idol, and for like
true story,
for like a blip, I actually was getting residual checks for my audition on American Idol, but I was getting like $2 here, like 50 cents here, like it wasn't a lot, but it was something. But you have to like sign up for.
I know you met some chicks and got some ass from that show, so yeah.
I did, and I mean, the legend lives on.
Can I tell you the best story of one of the best stories about my ex-wife?
Oh, I've heard this story at least 4 times, but
I will tell it until the day I die.
This is always my favorite fucking story.
Yeah, so we're at Dave & Buster's. I think we're in SoCal, right? Because
we were in Milpitas.
We were in Milpitas. Okay, so anyway, we came up to visit, and me and my wife at the time we're Dave and Buster's, and Blue's there, and she's talking all the shit to Blue about how he can't sing, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, you're being fucking really disrespectful. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And right after she started talking all that shit, two chicks look at Blue and they're like, "Oh my god, were you on American Idol?" And he's like, "Yeah, I was." And she's like, "They were like, oh my god, can I get your autograph?" And I think he asked her a picture, right?
Yeah, they're all like taking pictures.
Yeah,
and then,
go ahead.
No, go ahead. So I was gonna say, like, the waiting staff came over, and they were asking me like, "Oh, hey, aren't you that guy from American Idol?" And like literally, like the kitchen fucking staff came over, and I was like literally sitting there signing an autograph, and like it was the best moment ever because like I like looked over at her and she's like super fucking mad, like the fact that I was like getting all this recognition, but like, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I should have known then that it wasn't gonna work out.
Yeah, and that's when karma slaps you in the face.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't on American Idol. Shit, he was on there a couple. You were on there at least twice, right?
Yeah, I was on there twice.
Yeah.
No, I mean karma slapped her in the face because she was talking all that shit and it came back and bit in the ass.
Oh no, yeah, I got that, but I'm just saying, Blue was on American Idol twice. It wasn't for the greatest reasons, but it's all good. He was still on there twice.
You can look it up, like the videos on YouTube. Like you can find the video on YouTube if you know my real name.
Hold on one quick sec though. You gotta understand. You gotta fucking understand how big American Idol was. Even if you didn't give a shit about these fucking like reality shows or Star Search or whatever the fuck else, American Idol was so fucking must-watch TV big. Everybody like the next day after it aired or whatever would fucking be in the office talking about that shit. Schoolyard, wherever the fuck you were. All ages fucking watch this show. Go back and look at the fucking ratings on this shit. It was a fucking phenomenon.
And Blue came on just before. He came on just before or after Grayson, right? The Marine guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But another funny part of the story is that like, so American Idol, like it'll be like a 2-day thing. Like it'll be like they'll air it on like a Monday, and then like the second part will air on a Tuesday. On Monday, they show a clip of what's gonna happen on Tuesday, and they showed me in that fucking clip. My phone was blowing up like nobody's fucking business. Like motherfuckers I haven't talked to in like the longest goddamn time was calling me like, "Oh shit, are you gonna be an American fucking Idol? You gonna be American fucking Idol?" Tuesday rolls around and they air my episode.
No more calls.
Crickets. Not a fucking call whatsoever. It was crazy, and it was cool because like I didn't know what they were actually going to air. Because so when I did audition, I did 2 songs, and like I bombed the first song, and the second song I was like winging it like fucking crazy. But yeah, I was like, oh shit, it's fucking cool. Like people are calling me and this and that. But yeah, like once I saw the episode, I was like, oh damn, like yeah, your boy was bad. I wasn't William Hung bag, but yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot about that dude. Oh, so American Idol gave us Kelly Clarkson. So
I mean, more than just Kelly Clarkson, but yeah.
Yeah, I get it, but she wasn't. Didn't she not even win? She came in like second or something.
No, she won.
She won. Yeah,
she won. She was she was season 1. She won against what's the guy's name? Jason.
The Sideshow Bob hair guy.
Yeah, which is funny. He's the guy from the fucking Dr. Pepper commercials, the Little Sweetness. I didn't know that was him until like I fucking looked that shit up. But
wait, stop. that is an entire white guy. What?
I think Lou's right. It's not a white guy.
Little Sweetness, the little Sweetness coming down the Dr. Pepper commercial. That's Justin from fucking American Idol.
Yeah, and that guy's not white, 100%. That sounds like that's on brand.
All right, y'all keep going. I'm looking.
You look that shit up. But I mean, we also got. I mean, for American Idol, we got Kelly Clarkson.
He's right. Justin Guarini. That is Dr. Dr. Pepper guy.
That's him. We got not Kelly Clarkson. What's her name? The girl from Dream Girl that like won all those awards. Oh, I can't remember her name.
Effie.
Effie.
Jennifer
Hudson.
Yeah.
We got
Ruben Studdard.
No. Effie.
But we also got God, Jordan Spark. Jordan Spark is probably the hottest chick that came from American Idol. She is goddamn fine. Jordan Sparks.
You think Jordan
with fucking?
I know who she is. I'm just.
You don't
saying,
think she's fun as hell?
I agree with Blue. She's quite hot.
She is so fine.
Okay. I mean, to each their own. So
wait. Hold up. You just disrespected fucking Kelis like not 20 minutes ago.
I know, this is so weird.
And I'm not going to disrespect the girl that you just mentioned. I think she's attractive as well. But
is this colorism, Blue? Is that something right now?
Something's going on.
I mean, because Jordan Sparks is quite light-skinned.
No, you had it right the first time. Jordan light-skinned did. Light-skinned.
No, because Khalifa back in the day, she was fine as fuck when she did like the milkshake song. Like, yeah, she was bad. Maybe I was gonna say maybe it's ageism, but
so
it's definitely not colorism because Khalifa was fine as fuck when she did what's it? I mean, she's got a banging body.
Oh, okay.
She is still fine.
So Jordan Sparks looks way different than when she was first on American Idol, but. I don't know if people know this, but Jordan Sparks' father used to play for the Houston Texans.
I did know that. Yeah,
I didn't care for that.
Fun.
And she also has a song with Chris Brown. That was probably her biggest hit. Was No Air.
Can't Breathe with No Air.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fun fact though, I think it was American Idol that taught me that Fantasia was illiterate.
Yeah.
And
she was. Was she in? What's the name too?
I thought
American Girls.
American Idol. I don't know.
That's Jennifer Hudson.
No. Yeah, no, Fantasia had her own movie, like another side movie.
I think she did.
Wait,
Fantasia was a movie.
I think was Fantasia in Color Purple? Did they make a remake of Color Purple?
They did do a remake of Color Purple, which I did not watch. I've never seen either of those movies, the original or the remake.
Yeah, I didn't see the remake, but I just
wait. Oh, you haven't seen original?
No, I chose not to. By the way,
you should have your black card taken away from you.
I only saw. So I've only seen it like one time, but
it was a long time ago.
Yeah, but again, I didn't.
Color Purple and like Roots.
I've seen Roots.
I didn't realize that like someone closest to our age. Not some old person could, again, grow up in this country and just be illiterate. Like that shit fucking shook me to my core.
Yeah, no, it's honestly, I mean, it's happening more now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, but yeah, you can live your life without learning how to read. So like, reading is not actually when you're born as a baby, there's no like portion of your brain that is like a reading thing. That's a really learned thing. Like speaking, that's where we're all taught to like speak and understand language, right? But when it comes to reading, that's something that you need to like work at. And if you don't fucking put in that work at an early age, if your parents aren't, or they don't have the time, or like whatever excuses out there, if they don't instill those things in you as a young child, then you're not. It's way hard to fucking pick up as you get older.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why Frederick Douglass is one of my favorite African American historic figures, because he taught himself how to read.
Yeah, that's
at a young age, which was wild.
One interesting thing is that something I learned in child development is that like when you're born, you're able to speak, not so much speak, but like you're able to not make sounds of different ethnicities or I can't think of the term.
Accents or something? What
accents? I guess more like accents, because like you could, like for Spanish, like rolling your R's. Like it's easier for a kid to learn a language younger and be able to roll their R's versus when you're an adult, where it's fucking almost impossible to be able to roll your R's. But like other countries or other cultures, like there's different ways to say like different letters. Like it's, I don't know how to explain it, but like you basically learn, you lose certain aspects of speaking in a certain way as you get older, because you don't build that familiarity with those tones or like movement of your tongues.
Let me say this a really fucked up other way that I learned it. You know how you're a kid, you're going through school, and there's always some students that are really fucking good at math. It's like easy for them, and then there's ones that are it's really hard. They're at the bottom of the class when it comes to mathematics. The same thing fucking applies for language. There are people who are just naturally really good at learning a foreign language, and there's people who are naturally pretty bad at it. Obviously, you can put work in and get better, but some people just have a proclivity for learning foreign languages regardless of their age, and can do really fucking easily. And it does. Yes, you have to put work in. I get all of that. But for some people, it's really, really fucking hard.
I'm with you on that, but I also think it's some kids are exposed to additional languages at a young age. So, like, when it comes to, like, with my youngest, like, we taught her how to do American Sign Language when she was, like, a baby. Mm-hmm. And that's the first thing she can communicate with us, because she couldn't talk yet, but she can sign. Yep. And I think that's what got her to, like, being open to learning other languages. And she's doing relatively well at learning Espanol.
Yep.
Yeah. I want to take not the wheel. I'm going to take us on a little side street on this whole education thing. Have y'all seen, actually not seen, but heard, I believe it's the governor of Florida, who basically says that stupid people come to his state.
I mean, he's there, so I agree.
Yeah. And also in the same state, they fired a teacher because her students were not turning in assignments, so she gave them a 0, and they fired her because of it. Because the state law says the minimum of 50% must be awarded to children, even if they don't turn in their work. And she was like, no.
So
and they fired her for this shit.
Is that part of Bush's thingy?
No child left behind. Maybe. Yeah. But I saw a thing online. I got to look it up. I'll look it up after I say the statement, of where getting an A in schools, at least in some schools, is anywhere between 84 and 84%.
100.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then like getting like a C is between like 84 and like 60-something%. Like, it was fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's super low. Yeah, it's actually online. They'll tell. I forgot what county, but there's like the tier of grade is lower. Like getting a 50% is like a C+ or C- or some shit.
Yeah, listen. Just so everybody knows, listen to the podcast. I barely passed high school. All right. I was like D's, and I had a couple of F's. I had some C's. I got maybe an A in like physical, like, what do they call it? Gym?
PE?
Yeah, PE. But like, I was a really shitty student. So yeah.
But I mean, like, the grading scale is like way off in America.
Way off.
Like, at least back when I was a kid, an A was like 100 to like 91%.
90,
like a B was like. B was like a 90 to like 81%. Like, it's a D was like 70. So
yeah, but I'm talking this state and this county. They're talking about literally no input, no effort, no submission. You still get half the point. You still get 50%. Like, she gave them 0, and like, I think that's deservedly so. But the school district said no. They said there were other issues as well. But like, if your kid's not going to put in the work, they should get nothing. Especially if you don't even turn in any of your assignments, you should fail. You should get a complete 0, because there's nothing that says that you did anything. Nothing that proves that you even tried.
Yeah.
So it's like you can go through school literally not turning in assignments and still basically pass by doing nothing. That's some bullshit.
It is some bullshit. But I'll even say this. If you look at international standards, we are really falling on that shit. But that's a story for a different day.
Mm-hmm.
I know, man, we have gone all over the fucking place. I feel like we barely got through the intro, and then it just like we've been doing it. Y'all, I know there's always going to be more stuff on the list and shit, but y'all want to wrap it because it is getting a little late.
Yeah, we can wrap it. I got to get up actually early in the morning because my kid has reading club at 7:30 in the morning.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Holy shit.
Yeah. I know we don't have Blue, but Old Ninja, what you got popping this week?
Okay, so I wanted to talk about this on the cast, but I can go in more in depth next week. But there was a Gears of War E-Day beta last week They're doing another beta this weekend, so I'm going to be all over this weekend. I'm actually really excited what they've done so far. I want to talk about it next week. There's a new episode of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, out today. I'm about to watch that right after this fucking cast. It's been pretty fucking warm in the Bay. It's been warm and windy for some reason. So I'm going to be doing probably some more walking around. I saw Spider-Man Brand New Day Brand New Day twice. I saw it twice in 3 days. So that was pretty interesting.
Damn.
But I'm probably going to see the movie with Black Manta and Mark Wahlberg. Probably going to see that because that looks kind of interesting. Even though I'm not a huge fan of movies about our past like that, but
same.
To me, I'm kind of interested. I'm willing to pay to go watch this movie. Hopefully, I mean, I know it's based off a true story or probably an interpretation of what happened, but I'm interested in watching this shit, especially in the climate that is today. I want to see what kind of. I mean, I live in the Bay Area, which is very multicultural, so I'm willing to see. I want to see who's going to show up to see this movie. So, but I also want to see this film as well. It's going to be interesting to me. Other than that, don't have a whole lot going on. Besides that, I'm really looking forward to the beta again because I had really a lot of fun. I guess y'all didn't know I'm on Steam now, but I haven't been streaming on Steam yet. But I'm still trying to work out, how the platform works because I'm not on it like religiously.
Steam
I'm
is
just
great.
I'm on it like maybe 2-3 times a week, if that. But I got a bunch of games that were a bunch of games that were hella cheap. I got games that were $8 that were on second sale. And so it's just like, it's been fucking crazy. And then I got the Old Republic. I really want to fucking play that game, but I've had it for 2 months and we still haven't played it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I plan on streaming some game. It's probably going to be either E-Day or more Doom the Dark Age, because I'm close to the fucking end. And I still haven't finished it. You can watch my latest stream where I'm fucking dying over and over again. I think Brandon Park was watching me fucking just get murdered during the game, so I kind of stopped. So that's good. That's it for me.
Good shit. Kronos, what you got?
It's my birthday on Monday.
Oh, shit.
But I'm not celebrating. So I'm like, fuck
What?
it. Yeah, fuck it.
You're not celebrating. You survived a year around the sun.
Yeah, I'm doing a thing on Saturday where I'm gonna do jiu-jitsu for 47 minutes straight, no breaks, with fresh opponents. But I'm not doing like a party or get together or anything like that. I'm opting out.
Don't you always hurt yourself doing that thing too?
No, I've never hurt myself doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you were doing something for your birthday, like it'd been cool if I could come down, but I know that there's reasons why.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
No shit. So,
but if situations change, your boy Blue will be there.
Yeah. but it's okay. Other than that, I don't have a lot of shit going on right now. So yeah, that's it.
It's all good. Blue, what you got?
Oh man, 2026 hasn't been a good year for your boy Blue. Like, right now I'm in between jobs, and I literally had 2 fucking jobs opportunities, or 2 things that happened, and like one just fucking totally folded, and like one I was like, okay, this is my backup, and that one's totally folding. So yeah, just things are fucking weird, and like if there's some serious life changes happening. I mean, like if I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but like I lost my mom early in the year. Like, yeah, it's just been a shitty year for me. But on the positive side, I mean, there's some opportunities that are coming up, which I'm hoping for. There's some fun stuff happening, but side note, I really enjoyed Spider-Man. No, We Made It Home. Is that what the last one was called, right?
Brand New Day.
Brand New Day.
We made it home.
Brand new home, buddy.
No home.
Okay.
Home Again. I think that was called. What? Homeward Bound. I think that was the next one.
Oh my god, that's fucking horrible.
So like what show? Superman. My Adventure with Superman has been really fucking good. Like
Are you caught up, Blue? Like holy shit.
Like holy shit. Like they did some Dragon Ball Z shit where like we have Trunks come back from the past and like. There's some future traveling happening, but
a few of it, yeah.
There's that. Futurama's back with like some new episodes that that are really fucking fun. I talked about King of the Hills was really good. There's another show that dropped that I'm like, there's a new anime, or it's not a new anime. It's been out for a while, but it's called
Chainsmoker Cat.
No, it's called Duroro, and it's basically like, no, it's not on Netflix. It's on Amazon Prime. But basically, this dad sacrificed his newborn baby to fucking demons. So like this character is born without any, like, he doesn't have eyes, he doesn't have any limbs, he doesn't have any like organs, because his dad like sacrificed his body to these demons. And I don't even know how. Like, I'm only one episode in. I'm like, wait, how the fuck is this happening? But every time he kills a demon, he gets part of his fucking body back.
Oh, shit.
It's fucking crazy so far, but it's a really good series on Amazon Prime. I don't have Crunchyroll anymore, but yeah, it's a pretty good anime so far. But yeah, definitely check that out if you can. But that's about me.
Good shit. Real quick, it's kind of cool. My kids getting older. I can watch some different stuff with them. Like, for example, my daughter's in junior high. We both sat down and watched some Chainsmoker Cat together.
She was like, "Dad, what the fuck?"
She was
nasty motherfucker.
She was like, "This degenerate fucking shit." But it's fun because, like, around the house and anytime we're fucking talking about anything, I'm like, "Hey, don't be a fucking deadbeat like those goddamn cat girls. They're beats.
God.
Don't do drugs. Don't be."
It's called Yani Neko.
Yeah,
that's Chainsmoker Cat in Japanese, apparently.
There you go. So that's been really fun. I'm also, thanks to these awesome pirate sites, catching up on X-Men 97.
So
you have to share this link internally.
Yeah, I definitely will. This is a good one. This is a really good one.
I'm way behind on it. I'm still watching the 96 X-Men. So I'm on, because I've never actually watched the series. So I'm on.
Oh damn!
What in the fuck is wrong with your childhood?
Damn.
Yeah. When it aired, I was out of high school. When X-Men 96, yeah. I wasn't. Yeah, I was already pretty much a man. I had left the state, so I wasn't really watching it. So
there you go.
I mean, to be fair, I never played D&D.
I've never played D&D. I've been invited to numerous times. I always say no.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone.
Well, hold on. I think real quick, just I don't know if you sound kind of fucked up, but I think back in like the 90s, when we talked about D&D, it's probably a group of white kids are inviting you to that.
Yeah,
it's just like I don't know how
I can't confirm or deny.
Yeah, I don't know how to say this like in a gentle way, but listen, if you're the only person of color in an all-white group, you're probably not as safe as you think. So,
yep,
I'll just put it that way. Get mad about it, white folks, if you want, but Nolan Wells didn't get mad enough. So
yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this real quick. My 16-year-old son loves fucking D&D because I think what really got him into it was Stranger Things. But he has his fucking core group or whatever. You know, it's not all as Kronos described, all white kids or whatever. Actually, there's none in his core group, but he goes fucking crazy. He'll have his friends over maybe every other week, you know, and just fucking play the shit out of it. And then he got into Baldur's Gate quite a bit or whatever. So it's certainly a thing that has been repopularized by Stranger Things, at least in his job.
Oh yeah, 100%. Nice. I just couldn't do it, man. And we tried to make our own. Actually, I took a class where we had to basically make your own semi D&D shit. That was fucking crazy. I had to buy the dice and shit. I had to figure out how to make that shit work. It was work, man. It was work.
All right, wrapping it up.
Yeah.
All right. Said your thing, right, Prodigy?
Yeah.
All
good enough.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, Ninja.
All right.
Take us out.
Y'all just experienced Black and Black times Infinity, the biggest podcast on the internet. Check us out anywhere and everywhere with Beads and BTI. That's BTHANBTI. Anywhere you listen or consume your podcast, just know that every Wednesday, 8:30 Pacific-ish time, we go live on Twitch and YouTube. You can join us in the chat, be a part of the discussion. You can check out our official website, benheadproductions.squarespace.com/BeatandBTI. We're on most social media as well. You can email us at beatandbti@gmail.com as well if you have questions, comments, or if you want to join our Discord server, which we have. You can email us at beatandbti@gmail.com. Let us know you want to join, and we'll send you the link.
Don't skeet on the ninjas.
Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Yet many questions remain unanswered.